What if time travel already happened? And we just didn't notice. Welcome to Midnight Mindset, where we explore the hidden truths behind the universe, one mystery at a time. Time travel has fascinated humanity for centuries. From ancient myths to modern science fiction, the idea of bending time has captured our imaginations like nothing else. But what if it's not just fiction? What if time travel is more than a fantasy? What if science is already on the verge of proving it's possible? Today, we're diving into the dark truth behind time travel, the science, the paradoxes, and the shocking theories that could change everything we know about time. That's not science fiction. It's a question some of the world's top physicists are seriously considering. We've all seen time travel in movies like Interstellar, Tenet, or Back to the Future. But what if it's not just entertainment? What if we're standing on the edge of something far more real and far more terrifying? Time isn't as fixed as we think. In fact, according to Einstein's theory of relativity, time bends under gravity. The closer you get to a black hole, the slower time moves for you compared to someone far away. This phenomenon, known as time dilation, has been proven with atomic clocks. In 2010, scientists at the National Institute of Standards and Technology (NIST) showed that even a height difference of just 33 centimeters can cause measurable differences in how fast time flows. So if time can stretch, could it also loop? Someone or something be stepping into our timeline from the future. In 2021, a paper published in Classical and Quantum Gravity by physicists Germain Tober and Dr. Fabio Costa proposed a mathematical model showing that time travel without paradoxes might actually be possible. They argued that events would naturally adjust themselves to prevent contradictions, meaning even if you went back in time and tried to stop a pandemic, your actions would somehow lead to it happening anyway. Think about that. Time might protect itself like a cosmic firewall. Now imagine someone or something has already broken through. There have been strange reports over the years. In 2006, a man walked into a radio show claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2544. He gave specific predictions about technology, climate change, and global politics, some of which eerily align with today's reality. He called himself John Titers. Most dismissed him as a hoax, but others weren't so sure. His story gained enough traction that even MIT researchers looked into his claims. Then there was the mysterious figure caught on Russian surveillance footage in 2018, a man in modern clothing walking through a snowy village in the 1970s. When questioned, he reportedly said, "I don't belong here," before vanishing. No records, no fingerprints, nothing. Coincidence or evidence? But let's take a step back, because to truly understand time travel, we need to understand time itself. And that's where things start getting weird. According to theoretical physics, time may not even exist the way we think it does. In 2022, a study published in Nature Physics suggested that time might be an emergent property, not a fundamental part of reality. It's like temperature, which emerges from the movement of particles. Time could simply be a side effect of how information behaves in the universe. That means past, present, and future could all exist simultaneously, like pages in a book that we only experience one at a time. If that's true, then time travel wouldn't mean changing the past. It would mean flipping to a different page. So how do we flip? One of the most serious scientific proposals comes from physicist Ronald Mallet. For decades, he's been working on a machine that uses circulating laser beams to twist space-time. Inspired by Einstein's equations, Mallet believes that if light moves fast enough in a loop, it could create a gravitational field strong enough to warp time around it. His idea? Step into the light and emerge somewhere else in time. He's not alone in 2020. Researchers at the University of Queensland simulated quantum particles moving through time using photons. Their findings suggested that on a quantum level, time travel might already be happening, just too small for us to notice. So what happens when we scale it up? Some believe wormholes, theoretical shortcuts in space-time, could be the answer. First predicted by Einstein and Rosen in 1935, These Einstein-Rosen bridges could connect to points in time, not just space, but they're unstable. To keep them open, you need something called exotic matter, a substance with negative energy density. It sounds like sci-fi, but in 2019, scientists at Caltech successfully created a form of negative energy in the lab using quantum fluctuations. It wasn't enough to hold open a wormhole yet, but it proved the concept isn't impossible. And then there's the multiverse theory. According to the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, every decision creates a new branch of reality. So if you go back in time and kill Hitler, you don't erase World War II. You just jump into a parallel universe where it never happened, which raises a chilling possibility. Every time you make a choice, you split reality and somewhere out. Their versions of you are living completely different lives. Could time travelers be slipping between those branches? Some say yes. In 2023, a former NASA scientist leaked classified documents suggesting that secret government experiments had detected anomalies consistent with temporal interference. While the documents were later debunked, the questions remained. Could we already be detecting echoes of time travelers? Or worse, could they be watching us? Now let's talk about the ultimate mystery, the Fermi paradox. If time travel is possible, where are all the travelers? Why haven't we seen any unless they're already here, hiding in plain sight, using advanced tech to blend in, or maybe. And this is the scariest possibility. We're in a closed time-like curve. A loop, a self-contained bubble of time where everything that ever will happen already has meaning this moment right now. It's played out an infinite number of times. You've watched this video before. You'll watch it again forever. Sound familiar? It should, because this isn't just a video. It's a message from the future or the past, or both. So here's the final question. If you could time travel, where would you go? Would you visit ancient civilizations? Would you witness the birth of stars? Or would you try to stop something? Something terrible. Something that hasn't happened yet, but might. Because the truth is, time doesn't move forward. We do. And sometimes we look back, just long enough to see someone staring back at us. So if you made it this far, take a breath. Look around. Because the next time you blink, you might not be in the same timeline anymore. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Stay curious, stay awake, and remember, time is not what it seems.